Hello my bookworms, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney, and today's video we will be decorating my house for spooky season. So hey, what's up? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. This is just going to be a cute, short little video. I really just kind of wanted to document decorating my house for the first time for my favorite holiday, which is Halloween. And I will say right now, don't expect some extravagant reveal because we are balling on a budget here this year, but this is my favorite holiday and we still wanted to decorate the inside and outside of the house at least a little bit, especially because it's our first Halloween that we're living in our home together in. So even though it might be a little bit minimal, we're still very excited. And I've just been really looking forward to making this cute little short video. But before we get into it, I want to thank today's sponsor, which is Book of the Month. You all know by now that I'm a big fan of Book of the Month. And if you don't know what it is a super popular and fast growing online book service for readers. Their mission is to promote new and emerging authors by hand selecting 5 to 7 choices each month for us as readers to find books that we love. This list of new and early release titles makes it so much easier for us as readers to spend less time researching and more time reading. Trying out Book of the Month is risk-free. If you are not vibing with any of the choices that month, you can skip at no extra cost and pick up the next month right where you left off. They're the best place to find the highest quality hardcover back book for only $9.99 if you use my code BOOKWORM. This month in October, I got 2 books, and the first one is Spells for Forgetting by Adrian Young, as well as Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. As soon as I read the little blurb from the inside of the dust jacket, you'll immediately understand why I myself chose this, because it has quite a few of my trigger words for wanting to pick up a book. It says, a deeply atmospheric story about ancestral magic, an unsolved murder, and a second chance at true love. That alone sold me on this book right away. I'm very excited to get into it. And like I said before, the other book that I chose was Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. This is the first book in another duology by this author, and I remember really liking the writing style of These Violent Delights, so I had to pick this one, also partly because of how beautiful the cover is, and the little bit of the synopsis that I'll give you also pretty much sold me. This is following an ill-matched pair of spies posing as a married couple to investigate a series of brutal murders in 1930s Shanghai. And as both of them are attempting to unravel the conspiracy that they are investigating, the 2 spies soon find that there are deeper and more horrifying layers to this mystery than they had ever imagined. So very excited about both of these titles. If these aren't catching your eyes, there are other options that you can see through the link in the description. Don't forget to use my code BOOKWORM if you want to try out Book of the Month for their first month at $9.99. Thank you again to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video, and we can get on into some spooky decorating. So I'm going to show you a couple of the things that I have to decorate, and then we're just going to do a little atmospheric B-roll decorating thing. The thing I'm most excited about has already been up since September. I have 3 little ghosties hanging from the porch of our front house, so I'll show you a little clip of those because I love them. But then also I have these little bats that can be folded and they're 3D coming off the wall. Those are gonna go around our TV. Really excited. And then outside we have a little planter bed that's a little bit desolate because we haven't had any time to do any landscaping this year. So next summer will be a big landscaping situation. But there's a patch that has nothing there. So I'm gonna till the dirt a little bit. And then I have these really low budget but cute headstones that I'm gonna put in the little flower bed to make it look like it's a graveyard instead of just unused space. I also have all of these cute little pumpkin lights. Not sure where I'll put these yet, have to figure that out, but they're cute and I like them. I also got this net light. So it's a crosshatch net of little LED lights. It's purple and orange, and I was going to put them outside on this lattice thing that we have, but the outlet that's on our front porch is actually not hooked up to any power yet. And I didn't know that until after I had already bought these. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to use these in this video. This might be a later on thing and a reading vlog. But then I also bought little lights that line the pathway of our house, which I was really excited about. But again, I don't know if I'll be able to hook them up. I can maybe set them up, but they might not be able to be lit yet. But they are like little flame lights, like they flicker, you know, they look like little candles. There's like little stakes and then you put the lights in there, you know? It looked very Halloween-y. I liked it. I was excited. We'll see if we can hook them up to power or not though. Then I have, of course, a classic spider web with like a bunch of like plastic spiders that I'm gonna put on some bushes outside. Oh, and then I went to Aldi yesterday to get some groceries. You know those old like nostalgic glass Christmas trees with like the little lights on them? That is the only like Christmas decoration that I actually love with my full heart. So at Aldi, they had a Halloween version and I'm crying. I love it so much. It lights up. I don't know if you can see it with my ring light on, but it lights up and I don't know where he's gonna go. Maybe he'll go like right by the computer, but he was cute and I bought him. I actually have a couple more things. They were to my left and I wasn't looking to my left. I was only looking to my right. I have a couple more things. I have this little skull that I'm gonna put in the graveyard. His mouth opens, really funny. The listing says, skull can have mouth open or closed depending on atmosphere. Like, what is that supposed to mean? I thought that was hilarious. But this is here, and he also has some arms that, you know, will get staked into the ground and look like he's like crawling out, you know? So spooky and fun. Then I literally just have like a bag of bones, which is like another skeleton. I think I'm just gonna like scatter them. I'm gonna put some literally just underneath my tree in the backyard. So like if people are walking past our house and they happen to glance in the backyard, they might just see some bones and think that it's human remains. Maybe a cop will show up at my house, who knows? But yeah, almost just trying to do like a little graveyard situation, dress up the parts of the house that are like not done, look a little undone and desolate, which is perfect for Halloween. So yeah, excited. That's really all I have. But nonetheless, very excited to set them up so we can go do that. high-key really happy with how everything turned out. It's not much, but it's doing the most. I'm super happy with it. I wish that I could set up the little flickering flame lights that will line our sidewalk, but maybe next year. We're working with what we got, and I'm actually really happy with how it all turned out. I'm hoping that the webs actually hold up and they don't get like blown away. But I'm really happy with the bats and the little Halloween pumpkin lights. Yeah, really stoked about it. I think it turned out pretty good. But I guess that's it. So again, thank you so much to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. If you're still watching, then leave your favorite Halloween emoji down below in the comments. While you're down there, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I always appreciate your support. And of course, be kind to one another and happy reading. Stay spooky. See you later.